What is up, YouTube tool tubers of the world? My name is Brad. Welcome to the workbench, and today we have the monthly Inside Track Club coupons for the new year. These are the first ones we've seen for 2020, and Harbor Freight did pretty good with this list, I think. Some good deals out there, but before we get into the monthly list, I want to show you a weekly one that popped up. Just a single coupon. Only good to the 7th, but I think it's a hell of a deal. This 6x48 sander, we actually have it at work. We've used it for about 2 months. I think it's a quality sander. The top is great. The bottom base is pretty flimsy, but you're getting $50 off. It's only 20%, but this is now an excluded brand, so take advantage of this coupon if you're interested. It's only good till the 7th. Now let's get into the coupons. I'm not a big fan of the Quinn screwdriver set. Some people around YouTube seem to like them. I don't like the square shaft on the Phillips. I don't feel like a Phillips head seats well enough on there. And I think you can get the Husky set for around the same price, the black-handled Huskies that are a pretty good deal. Now, as y'all all know, I go through these coupons pretty quickly, so if you do see something you'll want, go ahead and pause it, take a look. We got a bigger tap and die set there for $65, normally $85. I've got one of the smaller tap and die sets from Harbor Freight at home, and for around the house, for as much as you're probably going to use a tap and die set at home, it works just fine. You got the aluminum handled pipe wrench, and I've had the pipe wrenches from Harbor Freight. The great thing is they are lifetime warranty, so when the teeth wear out, take that bad boy back in there and get you a new one, because they are going to wear out much faster than some of the rigid ones we have around work. You got the Longreach hose pliers, and I did buy those. I've been saying I was going to get them for a while, and they came in mighty handy when I was working on my mower repair. You know, getting the hoses off of carburetors and stuff can really be a tight area, so having those pliers was really nice. If you happen to be new to the channel, make sure you come back mid-month where I go through all of Harbor Freight coupons, normal ones, inside track, whatever I can find that's still a valid coupon, and I give you only the ones that save you 30% or more. It's just my little way of trying to break down the Harbor Freight coupon games for some people that may not know about it. There's always multiple coupons spinning out there in the world, so I do my best to show you only ones that will save you the most money, or at least better than a 20% off coupon. So make sure you hit subscribe. You'll see the video come up usually between the 15th and the 20th of every month. The video will get out. Look at those Icon snap ring pliers. That's normally an excluded item. I would like to try those out, but I just got a new pair of snap ring pliers. So if anybody got experience with them, let me know. This band file is always something I had my eye on as well. And you're looking at $5. It's almost 50% off the big hook and pick set there. I use that thing a ton. Got it 3 months ago. Don't know what I did without it. And I use it a lot actually in wood turning. You get cracks in wood, you need to dig out dirt and whatever else may be hiding in there. It's really handy. The Bremen locking pliers, I got a pair of those and I've been very happy with them so far. Of course, I don't use them every day, but I use them more than your average Joe probably does. You got the 60-inch bar clamp up there. It's 33% off with that coupon, so gonna save a good amount of money there. I definitely recommend those when you're gonna be clamping large panels or anything like that. Much cheaper than any other type of parallel clamp on the market. Even though it's not a true parallel clamp, it's the next best thing, I'd say. And there's the cargo bar I've always looked at, and I'm really tempted to get it to try to see if I can make it work in like a jaw horse application. Don't know if it would have the clamping power, but I've definitely been pondering it lately. Here's a coupon for an earthquake air ratchet. I don't know if 65 is good for an air ratchet or not. Never bought an air ratchet, always went cordless. But I've always heard good things about the earthquake line. Looking at $3 for the L-shaped hang-all, aka a bracket, I guess I would call it, rather than a hang-all. Great job again, Harbor Freight marketing. But you get the V-shaped ones for 99 cents quite often, many times a year. Coming up is a 20-piece engine brush kit for $10. It's almost 50% off the normal price. You will find so many uses if you pick that up. Just put it in your shop and you will use it. I guarantee it. And now I have a question for y'all. I was looking at this submersible fountain pump. They call it $8 right now. But I was thinking of using it for a water-based cutting fluid around my horizontal bandsaw. Y'all think that would work? Or do you think it would just mess up the pump? Anybody got experience with that? Let me know. $28 for this Drill Master planer coming up, which is not a bad deal. If you only need one or two times a year, go ahead and pick it up. It's only a 2-blade. And just realize that you might only get 1 or 2 projects out of it. But that's what Harbor Freight is good for. People that might not need a tool all the time, but need a specific tool for a certain project. You got a 16-piece set of Forstner bits coming up. I use these at home. If you're going to buy these, buy a set of diamond files. They work just fine, but you do have to sharpen them. And just in case you are going to use that coupon that just went by for the Forstner bits, I will link the diamond files I personally use. They're less than $10, I believe, and they work extremely well. They come in different grits. $50 for the 10-pound roll of Vulcan flex core welding wire. I'll recommend it all day. I've used it extensively, and I've gotten some very good welds with it. You got 30% off the fiberglass wire running kit, aka fish sticks. They're thin, they're flexible, which is sometimes better than the thicker Klein or Southwire ones. So if you do a lot of electrical work or fishing walls like that, I really think it's best to have both on there. It's good to have a nice stiff one. Make your jokes in the comments below. And it's also nice to have a slightly more flaccid one. Also coming up is $12 for a hobby knife set. Now, I've looked at this many times, always thought about getting it. It's one of them things I don't know what I would use it for right away, but would be nice just to keep in the shop for when you do need it. $30 for an electric die grinder is coming up. I have this one. I've used it a lot, and I love it. It's cheap. It gets the job done. You'll be surprised how much you use one of these once you get one in your shop. My only complaint is the shaft on that thing gets really hot really fast. You got $10 for a wood carving chisel set. I think it's a pretty good deal. Most people that don't rate these well don't know how to sharpen. You're going to have to sharpen anything that comes from Harbor Freight that's supposed to hold an edge, because it doesn't have one. I'll just tell you right now. And that's going to wrap up this month's Inside Track Club coupons. Make sure you come back in a couple weeks for the best coupons of Harbor Freight for the month of January 2020. Hopefully we'll get some good ones out there. But until then, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button right there, and I'll holler at y'all next time. Peace!